That there cost
nothing.
And it took
3 seconds.
Hey, my lovelies, it's time for more Liberty Sheila time. And look who we have. I told you he was coming. Jesse's here. Look who's back. Back again. Jesse's back with his, I don't know what these are.
It's tell a friend.
I know, but
Or
I
you
was
could be like,
I was
he's my
like,
friend. Oh.
That's what I was talking about. Okay, so here is the plan of action. We still have a little more to take off underneath here. We're gonna take the drive shafts off. We're gonna take the exhaust out. We're gonna get everything out of the way. Then we're gonna take all the brackets out that we're not gonna use. And I don't have to go to Schultz's for material because the 3/16 that I have right here, we have plenty of, and the rectangular tubing that I need is right there in the corner, and we have plenty of that as well for this weekend. So we're just stripping her even further, cutting everything out, and it's gonna be a good weekend. Wow, I just did the intro and Jesse's done. All right, we were all gun-ho, ready to start on Liberty Sheila until I had problems with the plasma cutter again, but it's okay. We're gonna fix it. What's happened is that the air line inside the machine itself had broken off. I have everything apart here, and we are gonna make it work, right? It's too small.
Your hose line's a little small. I can make it work.
This is what I love about Jesse. He's always like, we're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. The thing is, it's now, I think, 5:20, 5:30, and we have dinner with Rudy tonight and Janelle. We're going to try get this working, and hopefully it will work. And then if it does, then after dinner, I'm going to come back and chop some stuff off. If it doesn't, tomorrow's another day.
We'll try to get this to see if it bites, and then we'll go from there. If it bites, we're in business. If it doesn't bite, we're not in business.
Cutmaster 30 Plus from ESAB is so smart. It literally shows you pictures and tells you exactly what is wrong. Shut up.
So now I'm going to get a quick burn, or do you want me to? Oh, what just went?
What keeps doing that? The frustration has been, on my side anyway, pretty real. Only because I know we could have been so far on this today.
Okay.
Like the back part of it.
Okay.
Not just the tip. Perfect. Now you're 74, so that's better. Yeah, maybe it's just the regulator inside, huh? So it... Done. Well, two very frustrated people now have to pack it in for a second and go eat dinner. And it's the next day. We have come in, we have tried to figure the whole thing out, right, Jesse? Just ain't working. We cannot figure it out. We literally had everything down to the circuit boards. We were working with circuit boards.
She's very trusting. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I'm just a bruh. I don't have any kind of special training. I'm like a YouTube tech certified, you know what I mean, stamp of squareness or triangleness. But
Wow.
she let me take apart her stuff, hoping that it would work.
Yeah.
It worked more than it did, but not all the way.
It didn't. We got it to the next step of working, and then just nothing. So from probably about 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon until 6 o'clock yesterday, we spent all that time trying to figure it out, and we're giving it the
Garage style for all you guys that are in your own garage. Angle grinder, yes please.
yes. Plan of action. We're gonna lower the Jeep down We're going to take it off here. We're going to put it on high jack stands so that we are clear to cut all brackets off. We're going to clean up all of under here. Then, this is how I'm going to stiffen the unibody. A little 3x2 action right here. You can see that it comes down as well, but that's okay because it's the same line as the cross member. Lines are very important to me, I don't know why. Then we're gonna plate this side and score it right here and do an L here. So it's going to be Holly certified. Holly Wheeling certified.
That's like above Rubicon. Yeah, for real.
Yes. So there's a lot of work to get done. We got to clean all of this up as well. There's going to be a lot of welding, and at some point, someone is going to jump over and start trussing the axles. Stimpy has been in the shop and left the shop. Stimpy and Walter are on the way to Harbor Freight to pick up some stuff there. It's going to be a day. Are you ready for a good one? Because that's what you're going to get. It's so much. It like kicks. It's like bam, bam.
We're trying to hit it with the freaking William Wallace press, dude. Go nice and slow, finesse it.
No, I don't like finessing.
Yeah, I can tell how you drive, girlfriend.
Look who's back. Back again.
Hi, everybody.
Stimpy's back. He's a friend. This is why I like working with these guys.
Yeah.
They're
It's
fun.
never a dull moment in here.
They're fun. So we have a new tool.
Street Sweeper 2000 run from Jesse, like Predator, right here.
Wow.
Yeah, that's it.
This is a metal prep grinder. It'll take down rust or paint really quickly off of something so that you can get a good weld or get a fresh paint job.
Which is going to be perfect for underneath there. Stimpy also gifted the shop a giant pry bar because I still haven't managed to come across our one. So thanks, Stimpy.
You're welcome.
Oh. Anyway, enough talking. I gotta put everyone to work.
Let's start.
37 on the dot.
Okay.
I'm gonna go cut 37.
Yes, I'm
You're gonna cut 37.
37.
37. Just quickly stopped for a bite to eat and come back. We've now split into two groups. Jesse and I are continue working on cleaning everything up and getting ready to put that tubing in there. Let's go see what Stimpy and Walter are up to. Oh, what are you up to, guys?
Continue to redo the front end, get all this stuff out of the way so we can fit 37s on this thing.
Oh, 37s. That thing is so cool.
So we removed the fender. Liberty had a little bit of damage right here, and we love her, so we're going to fix it.
We don't have the money to replace it, that's for sure.
We do not have the money
We
to
don't have the
replace it.
budget.
It is not in the budget. So
BFH it is.
So yeah, hammer work it is. That there cost,
Nothing.
and it took,
3
2
seconds.
that's how we do it. So we can take we can take a little bit off the end, but I did that on purpose. Okay, so what is happening here?
Jesse's messing this thing up pretty bad.
No, dude, that's perfect right there.
Stim, what's the whole idea here?
All right, so what we're doing is basically bobbing the front end a little bit so that you have a better approach angle.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're bending here to
Yep.
try to make where I just cut out here match, and we're going to weld it together. If you look underneath there, you'll see where I cut out.
Oh, that gap. Okay.
Bring this all in.
I see.
That big gap. Yeah.
Great job, guys.
Thanks.
It's gonna
Yeah,
be
we're
right.
going to leave it to you. I'm going to let Jesse hit my knee more. All right, are you voting? Are you voting for Liberty Bibbity Sheila? If not, get on your voting game. We need all the help that we can get. Make sure that you click the link below, vote every day, and let's see if we can win this thing. on. I'm not going to switch it off. It needs to stay on, or the vent, because there's been a lot of welding going on in here. I have the door open. Today has been a challenging day. Started off very smoothly, which put me into a false pretense that everything was going to go smoothly all day and all weekend. There's just been one thing after the other. Starting with the plasma cutter, it's proving to be not very difficult, but people are obviously preferring that my equipment works, which I totally agree with. Walter and Stimpy really worked on the front end quite a lot, and Jesse and I worked on making the unibody a lot stronger. Now, I don't know what is going on. We have been welding on this thing for quite a while now. The settings that we're putting the welder on are correct for the material that we have, but for some reason it's just not gelling at all. We got to the point where I was like, we're done for the day. We're getting too frustrated at this. Remember, this is supposed to be fun. And yeah, so actually I sent Jesse to go pick up dinner for everyone, and I stayed back. I held back and finished what we were supposed to finish today. At this point, we have just started the build, and I'm excited about what it's going to turn out to be. There may be a little more body work involved on my side than I was anticipating. I'm not scared of it. I just want to be good at it, and I want it to look good to the bare naked eye. So, not feeling pressure as such. I think I'm just giving myself a hard time because I really want this to be kind of cool. I know it will end up being okay, but right now, probably just need to go home, have something to eat and drink, and have a shower, relax a little bit, and get back here first thing in the morning and see what happens. So, good night, and see you in the morning. It is the next day. Looking a little fresher in the face. When I left you, went home, had something to eat, came back to the shop, we realized that we're only getting 4 seconds worth of gas coming through the good old welder. Don't know if the solenoid is broken in here or if the voltage to the building is not good at the moment, considering I'm having problems with the plasma cutters and the welder now. Kind of weird. So we went to Harbor Freight and we bought
A multimeter.
I don't know why I'm finding it so hard to remember the name of that. Multimeter. So this will tell us whether the building is the problem or my solenoid is the problem.
All right, so what I'm doing is I'm checking each of these prongs. So your flat blades are going to be where your power's at, and the 240 is different. If your regular house one is the smallest prong, the big one, so you're neutral, the smallest prong is your power. On this one, because it's 240 and it's a 3-prong one, they're both of the small prongs. So I'm going to the ground, which is your round one here. And I cheated, I used the extension cord to pull it out, which is why you want to make sure they're all the way pushed in to be safe. And then you go to one of the blades, and that's going to give us our voltage.
So 120 on
So
that
120, right? And then we go to the other
Perfect.
side and go back to ground and go to this one. And we're at 119.6, which is within tolerance of and it's not fluctuating. So the thing I was worried about was if every 4 seconds it decides to change or something like that, there's some inconsistencies, and it's looking like it's stable. So it doesn't, I wouldn't naturally think that this has to do with your voltage in your shop.
Because it's Sunday, I can't really do anything about it. I looked up all the welding stores within an hour of me, and they're all closed today. It's a sad, sad situation. Not really though, because I did text Kevin Stearns and he said that I could use his welder, because tomorrow I'm probably going to spend my day trying to get this fixed back up, because obviously I love my own machine and I don't really want to borrow other people's stuff. But for this sake and this project, moving forward, I'm going to need a welder. It's one of those episodes and one of those weekends. Taryn has just arrived. Taryn's Jeep is overheating immediately as soon as she turns it on. So we're actually gonna go help her with her Jeep. It's just parked outside and we're gonna see what's going on there. Oh, hello.
When I hear pump, I think electricity is pumping it. And it's the belt that's spinning that wheel.
Blook, 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 blook. Hey, Taryn. We're gonna sort your Jeep out today. That's what we're gonna do.
I'm taking a win before I go home, and it might have to be the cooling on this one. This overflow McBubbles is kind of like your radiator overflowing from being too hot and you're removing the cap. The difference is the pressure is created by air, which is cold. So now that I've relieved the waters, we are good to go. And I'm thinking her situation was, unfortunately, there was air trapped in it because I'm not seeing any leaks from her water pump, her upper radiator hose, her lower hose, any of her heater core stuff. And she said that her heater actually didn't blow hot, which is an indication of air.
Okay, the car's been running for a little while, so we're gonna take it for Taryn's gonna take it for a drive around. It's not overheating so far, so we'll see. So normally she honestly can't even get to the end of this road without it completely overheating nonstop. So I'm hoping that we've bled everything right and that that's gonna be everything for her. So. Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Yes!
Hey,
Jesse, you're awesome. Okay, unfortunately Jesse had to leave, but Jesse, Stimpy, and Walter all did an incredible job. I really wanted to take advantage of having extra hands in the shop, and unfortunately we were just met with hurdles along the way, but we still managed to get some work done, and I'm feeling really, really good about it, so thank you guys. Now this week, there's a lot happening. Ian's coming, Onyx Off-Road will be here. We're gonna be trail riding with the giveaway Jeep. And my friend Hurricane Felton is coming from California. She's just coming to help and give a helping hand on good old Liberty Bibberty. So we're gonna have a lot of fun in here and hopefully get some stuff going on there. But I feel really good about this build. I can't thank you guys enough for all of the votes that you keep giving us. Team Liberty Bibberty, I love it. This is going to be pretty interesting. This is when I know who has watched to the end of the video. At the very beginning of the video, I showed you that we were having problems with the plasma cutter. I showed you the screen and the error that we were getting, all to do with consumables, right? So we obviously switched out all of them except one, the start cartridge, which I don't have spare of. So I'm thinking it's something to do with that, only because when I switched out 3 of those tips, each one kind of glued itself, heated itself into that, and it normally doesn't do that. I've never seen that before since I've had this machine for coming up 3 years now. So that's what I'm thinking that it is, and it should be here in the next couple of days, a new one. So we will see on the next episode if that was a problem with the plasma cutter. Welder, I'm still trying to figure out. I gotta check if it's the regulator. I'm gonna go get another regulator and just see if that works, yes or no. And if it's that, it probably is that solenoid inside. I don't know. I'll check back with you on the next episode about all of that. But as always, guys, thanks for watching.